guys, welcome back. For those of you who aren't in the loop, Deadside has just dropped a game-changing update with some new exciting features in the near future. And trust me, you don't want to miss out on this one. So going over some of the minor implementations first, it looks like they've revamped the hit UI on all items for better usability. You can now stack more items and consumables, which is super handy. The Stalker backpack also got an extra slot, giving us more storage space. Event rewards have been rebalanced for missions, cargo drops, and heli crashes. They've adjusted the prices of armored vest and helmet for better balance. Some minor sound optimizations have been made. And various new loot spawns have been added alongside, keeping things more interesting. They've also added a hint to disable the training quest in the UI tutorial for those of you who are getting annoyed with it. And for the hardcore players, they've added a hardcore tag in the server browser UI and changed the filters to show hardcore servers by default. Alright, I've seen many of you raising questions in the comments about armor penetration and durability, and why the Deadside development has not implemented this variation into the game loop. Well, here's the scoop. The armor durability system. This new feature brings a new dimension to the game, as armor pieces now possess durability levels that reflect their ability to shield players before requiring maintenance or replacement. Armor pieces are no longer simply static assets, they evolve over time, offering a dynamic and immersive experience. Deadside has also introduced an armor penetration system, enriching the depth of combat mechanics, redefines the way weapons interact with armor, adding a fresh variety to the battlefield. With the new armor penetration system, each weapon boasts unique penetration values, determining its effectiveness against armored opponents. Weapons with higher penetration values are less encumbered by armor, resulting in reduced damage reduction when striking through protective layers. This adds an additional layer of strategy and skill to combat encounters, as players must now consider the armor penetration capabilities of their arsenal before getting into heavy engagements. It definitely adds a lot more strategy to the game, and as players get used to these changes, the game becomes more fun and unpredictable. So Deadside decided to implement BattleEye to give those cheaters a run for their money. This change will definitely be better for the game's overall integrity. So if you guys are not familiar with what BattleEye actually is, let me bring you up to speed. It's pretty much a widely used anti-cheat system. It's practically the sheriff of online multiplayer games, keeping the peace and making sure everyone plays by the rules. You've probably seen it in action in big games like PUBG, Rainbow Six Siege, and Ark Survival Evolved. It is known for its proactive approach to combating cheating. However, like any anti-cheat system, BattleEye has its strengths and weaknesses. Here's an overview of its effectiveness and flaws. BattleEye uses a proactive approach to detect cheats in real time. It continuously scans the system for known cheat signatures and behaviors, hoping to catch cheats as they are being used. So BattleEye has to frequently keep these updates rolling, regularly updates the software to counter new cheats and hacks. This is pretty much a cat and mouse game between cheat developers and anti-cheat measures. The devs are always keeping up with cheat behaviors and updates to help mitigate any overall cheating on a regular basis. So BattleEye is currently running at the kernel level, which is the deepest, most authoritative layer of your operating system. That's why you will get a notification prior to launching the game. Now, some of the cons about BattleEye, such as false positives, can sometimes ban legitimate players by mistake, like many other anti-cheat systems. It can also take a hit on performance while running at the kernel level, can sometimes lead to issues or conflicts with other legitimate software on a player system, potentially causing crashes or degrading performance, especially on lower-end hardware. But so far, testing in the PTS, I have not encountered any issues as of yet. Due to its deep system access, there are concerns about privacy and security. Players may be wary of giving an anti-cheat tool extensive control over their system. BattleEye primarily targets known cheats and common cheating methods, but may be less effective against new sophisticated cheats that have not yet been implemented or required a more complex detection methods. With the introduction of all these exciting new features, Deadside is truly taking its gameplay to the next level. The addition, the armor durability, and penetration system has completely transformed the experience, making it more immersive and strategic than ever before. And let's not forget the anticipation for implementation of vehicles in the future. It's bound to add even more excitement to the mix. With BattleEye watching our backs and ensuring fair play, Deadside is on the path to greatness. So with all that said, don't miss out on any action. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for all the latest Deadside news. And until next time, see you in the game.